I wanted to provide some feedback from Mo's 5-day training for anyone who's interested about it, have questions about it, may want to know if they should try it or not. Don't hesitate. Think it even may be too much. I'm letting you know it's not what you think, but it also is inspiring to you that he offers that you thought was not going to be there. Why do I say this? Thinking going into this, I was wanting to know how many things do I need to remember about charting? What are all the different indicators that they are? How many more things do I need to know? Because in charting and selling stocks and options and trading, I want to know everything from the back to the front to the side, because in my world, that's how you are bettering yourself, by knowing everything. I learned through most training that is a lot of noise. That's a lot of things that are going to cloud your mindset, because you're trying to find the answer in everything and you're trying to know the answer for everything, but your judgment gets clouded because you're wondering, do I know enough about this? Do I know enough about that? Therefore, I think I'm going to be confident in a trade if I know it all. That's not it in knowing all, because you need to know one setup and follow that, and that one setup that Mo teaches you and teaches me gives me the confidence in knowing, hey, if something went wrong or something didn't go right, go back to the drawing board, but don't so much focus on that it was me that did something wrong, because there are things that happen in the market that we can't control, that happens that we beat ourselves up on, and we're thinking that we're doing it wrong and we didn't pay enough attention, we didn't study enough. And there are things that charting that we could do and some journaling that we can improve ourselves, but Mo makes sure that your mindset is ready for the trade, that entering it in, if it grazes or if it goes down, that you don't beat yourself up, that you don't close in and thinking this is not for me, but it is for you, and you can achieve it through learning in the process. He goes into some technicals. He's going to show you a good setup. You're going to get that from there, but he's not going to make sure or have you leaving thinking, oh man, how am I going to start this now? Where do I start this now? That he gives through the process of what to do and work your way down, so that when you enter a trade, everything is checked off and you're confident in going into it. Your confidence needs to be there in entering the trade, because if you're worried about losing some money, if you think about, I can't afford to lose it, that alone lets you know the trade is not for you, because the anguish and the pain in watching it and staring at it is going to drive you crazy, and you're either going to jump out when you should have stayed in because you didn't follow your plan, or it's going to go so far where you become so worried about, oh, it is going so great, how long do I stay? And I'll be a witness, I've had some days when I've gone through earnings or the next morning and something happens and it doesn't go your way. Jump into most training, jump into the 5-day challenge. If you can get into that VIP, do that too, because that's where you get those one-on-one, or not just one-on-one, you get to ask him some questions, and he'll do that in the regular class, but it's good to know, hey, I can get into that VIP to ask him, what have I been looking at? Does he see it the same way? I don't want this video to take too long, because I can say so much more of what Mo has done. I'm looking to be in that mentorship program. I'm studying the cause that he's calling out, to use his plan that he gives to see how he got there, and if I can do the same thing and I'm seeing those results pan out. I'm looking for more trades to enter, but most importantly, guys, you got to get your mindset and that calmness ready to enter into a trade. It's not always about the technicals, so much about tracking and the trading and the charting and the numbers and the reading and the news and all of that, because all that can get thrown out the window soon as a trade goes down or goes up if your mindset isn't right, if there's other factors that are affecting you. Get into the 5-day training, learn what he's going to do. You're going to be amazed about how he changes your viewpoint to things you think you should know, because we've all been in classes about learning how to trade, but nobody like Mo talking about this mind, this mindset, this calmness, this peace, and he shows that in how he approaches it, and I'm glad I found Mo. Hopefully you find him too. Thank you, Mo. See you again real soon. I'm gonna be that mentorship program soon, brother. Bye-bye.